Good morning everyone! Happy New Year! Welcome back to my channel and the first video of 2020. I've been meaning to do this video for quite a while considering we got married back in September, but as it's the 3rd of January I thought what better way to start the year than with a video that can help couples that can officially say they are getting married this year. It's such an exciting time of your lives and I thought maybe this video might be able to help you with not making the same mistakes that I have. So without further ado, I'm just going to get straight into it. I've only got a few bullet points, nothing drastic. Every couple getting married is different, but if I were to do it again, I would definitely not make the same mistakes, so I thought I would tell you guys. My biggest tip and a piece of advice would be to not buy the first wedding dress that you try on. Apparently it's quite common, but it's the biggest mistake I made, and thankfully my mum and dad were buying my wedding dress and they did allow me to buy a second one. But the first wedding dress I went with impulse and I went with the spur of the moment, and it was the biggest mistake I made. I wish I had tried on so many more before making the purchase, but silly me, I just went with it. And like I said, thankfully my mum and dad did agree on buying me my second wedding dress, which was the wedding dress of my dreams. I loved it. I felt like a princess on the day. I felt like it was very me. But please try on as many dresses as your heart can content. There is no harm in it whatsoever. You do not want to get further down the line and closer to your wedding day and regret it. It's not a nice feeling at all. My next piece of advice would be to not rush the morning of the wedding. Do not rush getting ready. I remember the morning of the wedding we woke up about 5:30 in the morning with so much excitement that I slept with my sister in the hotel, and a few doors down my mum and dad were staying as well. And as soon as they saw us online, they were already up and they came to our room and we sat on the terrace, we watched the sunset over the golf course, and it was so pretty. I didn't feel nervous, I didn't feel sick. I went down to breakfast and I thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to eat anything, which I obviously, who am I kidding? Of course I did. And I just felt so calm. About 10:30 I had my bridesmaids turn up and the hairdresser and makeup artist. I had 4 bridesmaids, 5 flower girls, my mum and myself to get ready. So I did not want 11 of us in the room at the same time. So I planned different times of the morning for the flower girls to come and do their hair. My hairdressers were friends of mine that were actually coming to the wedding, and they said, Jess, we need to be gone by 1 so that we can go back and get ready ourselves. I think they left around 12:15, so we were so far advanced with our timings. We were so chilled, we were all so organised, but that quickly changed as soon as the photographers left our room to go to the ceremony. I just panicked. I was like, come on, we've got to go, people are waiting. And I just don't know why I rushed the last 15-20 minutes out the door. I remember getting to the aisle and being reunited with Greg, and he's like, where's your bracelet? I forgot to put my special bracelet on that he bought me. I forgot to put Summer's special bracelet on, and nothing bad came of rushing because I still managed to get my bracelet on for the rest of the day. There was just no need for that last 15 minutes to go quicker than it already did. It goes so quick and everyone is there to watch you walk down the aisle, so just take as long as you need. I just wish I would have taken that last 10 minutes to maybe sit back, have a drink and relax and just enjoy it, because getting ready and the walk down the aisle was probably the best bit of the whole day. So please don't rush it. Next piece of advice would be make contracts with all your suppliers, all your entertainers, the venue, anyone who you're renting material off of or any decoration off of. I know this sounds pretty silly, pretty straightforward and stating the obvious, but it's not always the case. We reserved and confirmed our singers of the wedding via email. We paid a small deposit and everything was confirmed 13 months before the date. These singers were my favourites. I knew I had to have them at my wedding. I absolutely loved them. They knew how to get the party started. I knew I just needed them at my wedding. So I booked them 13 months in advance. for 8 weeks before the wedding day for them to send us an email and cancel with a silly excuse saying they had a family event and there's nothing they can do and they can no longer perform at our wedding. Returned our deposit without even us having to reply and question it. They just returned our deposit, they were cancelling, nothing we could say or do. And I was just furious at the fact that we didn't have a leg to stand on to fight our case. We were left 8 weeks before our wedding day when we had thought everything was ticked off our list. We were then having to go right back to the beginning and try and find entertainers to sing at our wedding. Now, if you guys don't know, we do live on the Costa del Sol, and 8 weeks before September, which is still summer here, most singers and artists and bands have got their gigs lined up for the next foreseeable. So I just panicked and I was just like, who's going to be available for our wedding day? Luckily, thankfully, everything works out for a reason, everything happens for a reason. We found this couple that performed at our wedding and it was the best ever. And I'm so glad that we had them and not the original singers. But it was just a really bad experience to be let down last minute because you just go into panic mode. You think you have everything sorted. I know it sounds really silly, but it's just so last minute and so close to the date, and you're so stressed and worried anyway. It's a bride's worst nightmare, let's put it that way. It sounds really petty, but it is, and it's so annoying more than anything. But then we had the best singers at the wedding on the day, and I wouldn't have asked for anything different. So like I said, everything works out for a reason, and it was perfect on the day. So everything's fine. My next piece of advice would be to pay for good photographers and videographers. I know this goes without saying as well because most people want good photographers, but until you actually start researching how much photographers cost, it's ridiculous and so expensive. You just think, is it worth the money? But it so is. I'm gonna start inserting some images of our wedding day because I literally look at them every day. We've only had a few back so far and we haven't had the video yet, and I just can't wait to watch it. But it is the best thing having professional photos and having a professional video, because that's what will last a lifetime. Obviously your memories do as well, but they keep your memories alive, and it's great to see it from other views and from other points of view and from other angles, because on your day it happens so quick, and what you see, it's just like a blink of an eye. So yeah, definitely pay for a good photographer, research them, make sure you like their style, make sure you like their quality of work, because it's the best money you will ever spend on the day. Photos will last forever, so definitely it's worth spending on a good photographer. My next piece of advice, going on from having a photographer and videographer, would be to make a list of people that you would like a specific photo with: your nans, your granddads, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, whoever. Again, sounds really obvious to an English wedding, but especially if you get married elsewhere, they might do things a bit different. So again, we got married in Spain, and Spanish photographers don't really focus on having family photos. They capture the day, they capture your guests, but they don't really pull family members over and have a specific time slot. We had half an hour where we called as many people over as possible, and whoever we saw, we were like, come on Nan, come on Granda, come on. But I didn't get a photo with myself and my mum by myself, and I didn't get a photo of me and my sister by myself. I didn't get a photo of me and my bridesmaids by myself. Greg is in every photo, which is fine, I love them. But I wish I just had one of me and my bridesmaids, me and my mum, me and my sister. Just us. But then if I had informed the photographer correctly, then that's what would have happened. So definitely make a list, give it to your photographer, and make sure you have a photo with everyone that you need to and that you want to, because you think you have later on in the day to take an opportunity, but really it just flies by, and before you know it, you're up dancing, your hair's a mess, and you're just having a good time. So yeah, that's my next bit of advice. My last and final piece of advice would be the obvious and what everybody says, is that to soak in every minute. Take a step back every hour or so and just look around the room and see who has made it to your special day. Take in the fact that people who may have travelled far or close to be there to celebrate your love, and everyone in the room is just happy to be there with you, and they make your day so special. Again, getting married here in Spain, everyone had made so much effort to be there on our day. They had travelled from England, from Australia, and we just appreciated it so much, because without them our day wouldn't have been half as special. So I kept taking a step back every hour or so. I just kept scanning the room, and I just loved seeing everyone's faces so happy, so bubbly. There's been family members that haven't been in the same room together for years, so it was like a family reunion. My granddad, Greg's grandparents, we didn't know if he was going to make it, like they're elderly and poorly, so I just appreciate everyone being there so much. It really just, I'm going to get emotional thinking about it, it just means the world, everyone's there for you. So just take a step back on your own and just appreciate everything, because that's what I remember now looking back, is on the meal I put down my knife and fork and I just froze, and I just scanned the room, and everyone's face is having a good time, they're happy, like grinning ear to ear. Yeah, definitely loved every second of it, and you just have to soak it in, because again, it's the fastest day of your life. Although I always say I haven't done an all-nighter since I was probably about 16, 17, and we woke up at 5:30 and we didn't go back to bed until the following 6 a.m. So I did technically an all-nighter, and it still went the quickest day of my life. So it's crazy, and you just want it to last forever and ever and ever. Expect the wedding blues. They are real for both bride and groom. You just look forward to it for so long that by the time it's come and gone, you just like, where did it go? And yeah, if you are getting married this year or next, or if you've just recently got engaged, then congratulations, enjoy your day. It's going to be amazing no matter what. Expect a few things not to go as planned. I know there's a lot of us perfectionists out there, but it doesn't, and it won't, but it'll be your day and it'll be perfect no matter what. So enjoy your day. If you have liked this video, please subscribe. I hope it has helped. If you would like any more wedding videos, please let me know, because I do like a good wedding talk. I have also left a link to my Aliexpress and Ebay haul, where I did a wedding haul, and I got so many good bits from Aliexpress and Ebay. So if you're looking for cheap decorations or detailed bits, they are fantastic, and I would definitely recommend using them. But take a look at my video and you can see what I mean. But thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped, like I said. Enjoy your day, and yeah, please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to see more wedding videos, then please go and follow my Insta page. And like I said, Happy New Year, guys. I hope 2020 brings lots of good things to you. Mwah! Bye!